a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Texas State's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock. It would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the single back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. On the move at the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. This defense might be reeling after those last 2, and now... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Trojans offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the ground, he's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Whoa, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Lyons. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. First play of the period, first down here. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Brought down, but not before he bullied his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They're executing beautifully.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak, it works every time.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running.
Sneak gets it done.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Connor. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. And the Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Lots of running room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Got the back over the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
He's got it on the right. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback keeper. down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. They make the stop, trying to pick up. A little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets it past the marker. And the Trojans get it past the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Under fire. Flushed out of the pocket. At the 45 on his way. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Trojans in the hurry up. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete on the right side. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Off the RPO, complete. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. This offense has it with really good field position. To throw, it's Crowder. Quick spin on the run. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous now.
There he goes! It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
A third down try for the offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Bobcats are on the move. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas State. And the punishment has been extended. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Fires to the tight end. Discards him with the stiff arm. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass, it's Crowder. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun to give to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. Lining up to add another. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Taylor. Bulldozes his way through. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the...
Going for it all. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs. And if I get a few 1st downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. And the Bobcats get enough to move the chains.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking. And they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping of that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. The sure hands, it's Sparks. Oh, a lot of space. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Stats.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. He's got him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up 1st and goal from the 7. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the heat. Backs looking for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Diving for the end zone, and they knock it out. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the Thundering Herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Texas State Bobcats taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Bobcats will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like that.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go. Fresh possession. The Bobcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pucks it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to keep this drive alive. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Turner. Flips it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Texas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Turner. They go to the wide receiver screen.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Defense in press coverage. Snap from the gun on third down. Got a man, it's Robinson. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got a little space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Herd! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, the ground game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bobcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Looking for a huge play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Looking to pass. It's Turner. That's caught. It's Harmon. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Harmon. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The Thundering Herd to the line facing a 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Shakes off the defender. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. Looking left. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. A quick pass to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Turner. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his man. It's Lions. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Marshall! And what? Open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about the kick 6? What a return. And think about it. You go for the long field goal, do a good job of keeping somebody deep for the return. And here's the hard thing. All those offensive linemen try to protect for field goal. Now they got to go try to make a tackle. Too much speed. What an amazing return. What a big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got a man. It's Barnett. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was... loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give on the inside. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He'll pitch it. Got the 1st down and more. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Burrell. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal. They got him. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. Oh, better look out. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Harmon. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to run it.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
On third down, going up top. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Marshall quick to the line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Here comes the offense on second down. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
To the air, it's Turner. Under fire. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. Marshall will be forced to punt. And it'll be down right there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll ride the hot hand. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for room. It's Burgess. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The give to the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Just feeds the running back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Turner. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key.
They got it. It's blocked. He's got the ball, and it's live.
Hey, man, it's hard to execute field goals in this rain anyway. You're worried about the snap, and you're worried about the hold. But that time, they just overwhelmed the line up front. They were able to block that kick. That is a huge play.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Going to try to get it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burgess. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sparks. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Going up top again. Makes the catch. It's Sparks. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Sparks. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
That whole operation just looked funky, but it was effective enough to get it over the crossbar. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime? He'll bring it out. It's Martin. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Turner. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
And he get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Burgess. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Pushes for the goal line. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. On second and goal, he gets another chance. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Not even a thought to take the field goal. They're going for it on fourth and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He is stopped short on fourth and goal in overtime, and the gamble blows up in their face.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
Back to throw, it's Turner. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. On third down, he drops to throw. Sets up the screen. There he goes. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
The drama built